In a certain bookstore, 30% of the books that have been discounted are called bargain books and are priced below $4. If the bargain books make up 18% of the total number of books in the store, what percent of the books in the store are discounted? So I've been waiting to get this problem because I contend that this problem has a mistake in it. I have a big problem with this problem, and that is because they say 30% of the books that have been discounted are called bargain books and are priced below $4. So I think what they are saying is that all of your bargain books are also books that were discounted. But that's an assumption, and I don't think that necessarily has to be true. And so, in other words, when I read this, I think this is an overlapping set question where we have discounted books and we have non-discounted books. And then we got bargain books. And we got non-bargain books. So when I read this question, I think it's possible to have some bargain books that are non-discounted. You have some crappy book that nobody wants, so they sell it for 50 cents or something. It doesn't necessarily mean it was discounted to 50 cents. So it's not a discount book, but it's still a bargain book because it's below $4. But I'm pretty sure you can't get an answer that way. That's like if I try to do it that way, meaning it's possible to have bargain books that are not discounted. Let's see how far we can get. So 30% of our books that have been discounted are called bargain books. So let's say we have D is our total number of discounted books. And then they say 30% of those are bargain books. So we would have 0.3D here, which means we would have 0.7D here. And then it says if the bargain books make up 18% of the total books in our store, what percent of the books in the store are discounted? So we need our discounted over our total is what we're looking for. So our total books would be here. So they say if the bargain books make up 18% of the total, so that means this guy here would be 0.18T, this guy here would be 0.82T. And then if we try to do anything else, we can't get anywhere. We cannot get D in terms of T. So even if we say, okay, this guy here is 0.18T minus 0.3D, and this guy here is 0.82T minus 0.7D. If we were to add these together, we would just get this guy here as T minus D, and that's not helpful at all because then if we add these guys, we're just saying T is equal to T. And so you can't answer this question. And so when I saw that happen, I thought, okay, I got to be reading it wrong. But I don't think I am reading it wrong. I think the question is written wrong. And so if you leave a note in the comments if you agree or disagree, and you can try maybe emailing Gmat and seeing what they say about this, because this question should be taken out of circulation if you ask me. So now if we assume what I think they're trying to get us to assume, they're trying to get us to assume that all of our bargain books are also discounted books. So in other words, they're saying bargain but not discounted is equal to 0. And so then we can really sort of do the same thing. So I have D is my discounted books, and 30% of the books that have been discounted are bargain books. So 0.3D here, 0.7D here. So this guy would also be 0.3D in that case. If the bargain books make up 18%, so that's saying this guy here or this guy here, but they're equivalent. So 0.3D is equal to 0.18T, and this guy here would also be 0.8 2t. So what is and then they're still asking for d over t. And this is how I'm going to get one in terms of the other. So if 0.3d is equal to 0.18t, that is the same as saying 30d is equal to 18t, which means d is equal to 18 over 30 times t, which means d is equal to 3/5 t. And so then d over t just becomes 3/5 t over t. And we're left with just 3/5 or 60%, which is D. But the real answer is F, which is cannot be determined, because I think this question is worded wrong. So that's my real answer. But the fake answer, which is really the right answer, I guess, is D.